Hi everyone, my name is Thanmayee and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about face shaving. So in this video, let's see how to shave the face for sensitive skin, and I'm going to talk about how I shave and what type of shaving I prefer, whether it's dry shaving or wet shaving, along with few tips which I'm gonna tell you all based on my experience. So watch this video till the end. So let's first talk about a demo of how I shave my face. So this is how my bare skin looks like. This is the worst phase of my skin. As you can see, it's looking so dull and dry with lots of dead skin and a few pimples here and there. It's been almost 1.5 to 2 months since I shaved my face, and you can clearly see the amount of hair on my face. And also you can see how dry and dull my skin looks because of the dead skin on my face. So here are the two types of razors which I have with me right now. This one was from Miniso and this one was from Shein. The Miniso one is very sharper when compared to the Shein one. I don't want to remove my sideburns completely, so taking care of that hair carefully. So for my dry shaving, I'm preferring the Miniso one because it is more sharper. Now take the razor in an angle of 45 degrees and in short strokes go in the direction of hair growth. I'm holding and pulling the skin in opposite direction with my other hand. This step gives firmness and makes the entire process smooth and easy. Can you see how neatly all the peach fuzz is coming out? So just to show you all, I am trying this razor from Shein, which is not at all sharper when compared to the Miniso one. I personally didn't found it effective for dry shaving cause of the blunt blade. I generally use this razor for wet shaving. Now repeating the same process all over my face. Can you see how easily the dead skin is coming onto the blade? This is the advantage of dry shaving. It effectively removes the layer of dead skin from the face. While doing the forehead area, be careful with your eyebrows. I personally don't do my eyebrows at all, so I am safe with this. But if you want to shape your eyebrows with razor, be very careful. Don't try to do eyebrows if you don't have stable hands. So as I have sensitive skin, my skin become red, and cause of the dry shaving, it become dry and is giving burning sensation to my skin. As we finished dry shaving on the left side of my face, let's move on to the right side and let's do wet shaving. I prefer using aloe vera gel as the base, so taking this gel and applying a very thin coat of it on this half of my face. So now taking the blade from Shein, I'm doing the same process what I did for the dry shaving on the other side of my face. The only difference here is we used a gel as base and a blunt razor instead of a sharp one. Remaining process is very much same. As Shein is not available anymore, I'll search for alternative good razors for wet shaving, and I'll try to leave the links in the description box below, so don't forget to check it out. So that's the demo for you all. Now let's see my experience with both dry shaving and wet shaving and which one I personally prefer. So these are my points regarding both dry shaving and wet shaving, but I personally prefer wet shaving over dry shaving because of lesser inflammation. So if you have sensitive skin like me, I suggest you all to follow a proper routine and take good care of your skin and opt for wet shaving instead of going for dry shaving. So coming to the aftercare, if you opt for wet shaving, I personally feel applying a good coat of moisturizer would be good enough. But if you prefer dry shaving, then I highly recommend you all to soothe the skin first and then go for the moisturizer. So I personally prefer using this Lotus Soothing Gel from the Face Shop or any sheet mask, as they give the cooling effect along with the hydration. And you can go with a moisturizer after this step. So moving on to the tips, I'm not at all an expert in this topic, but I am giving you all these tips based on my personal experience. So I hope you all find it helpful. So tip number 1 is shave after your periods. I prefer to shave my face and my body or even go for waxing only after my periods, because personally I observed during my periods, maybe because of the hormonal change, I can see more hair growth on my body or on my face. So yeah, that's my tip number 1, that is shave your face after your periods. So tip number 2 is razor blade really matters a lot. So if you want to go for dry shave and if you want to remove a layer of dead skin on top of your face, then prefer a blade which is a little bit sharp like the miniso one which I showed, than a blade which is blunt. So tip number 3 is using coconut oil as the base for your face shaving. So I have seen so many people talking about using coconut oil as the base, but personally I didn't found the tip useful at all. No matter how many times you rinse the blade, the oil keep on building on top of the razor blade, and also the hair and the dead skin, it's getting stuck on the blade because of the oil. So I personally found it a little bit annoying, and yeah, I don't find it helpful at all. So I personally don't prefer coconut oil. So my tip number 4 is do the shaving process where there is so much of light source. This is because of 2 reasons. Number 1, if there is so much of light source in front of you, then you can be able to see even the smallest, thinnest hair on your face, and you can be able to remove everything effectively. Point number 2 is you don't need to go again and again on the same area if you have good lighting in front of you. So if you go again and again on the same area, there are high chances that you may end up getting razor burns, or even it will cause more itchiness and irritation on your skin. So do this process where there is good amount of light. My tip number 5, which is one of the most important tips, is moisturization. Apply a good coat of moisturizer all over your face after shaving. If you prefer dry shaving, then I suggest you all to go for a soothing gel so that it calms the skin and reduces the irritation and gives a soothing effect. So my tip number 6 is do all this process during the night. So when you prefer shaving at night, you definitely don't go out and there won't be any sun to cause more irritation, and also your skin will just relax along with you. Now let's see the pros and cons of shaving. So coming to the pros, it helps in exfoliation. As you saw in this video, it removed a layer of dead skin from top of my face, so it helps in exfoliation. And the pro number 2 is post shaving the skin looks so radiant and glowing because we have removed all the excess hair from the face and also a small layer of dead skin from the face, so it looks so radiant and glowing. Point number 3 is it helps the products to penetrate deeply into the skin. When you have excess facial hair and excess dead skin, then even if you follow proper routine, even if you apply serums, moisturizers and anything, it won't penetrate nicely into the skin because these excess hair and also the dead skin acts as a barrier. And if you remove all the excess hair and dead skin from top of your face, then the products which you are applying onto the skin penetrates nicely and deeply into the skin. So that's my pro number 3. And pro number 4 is helps in smoother application of makeup. So that's about the pros. And coming to the cons, con number 1 is dryness, inflammation and irritated skin, that too when you have sensitive skin like me. So I suggest you all to opt for wet shaving. But even when you opt for wet shaving, if you have sensitive skin, there will be a little bit of burning sensation, but not much when compared to dry shaving. So that's my con number 1. So my con number 2 completely depends on us. There is a high risk of nicks and cuts, so you need to be extra careful while you are doing this. So that's it guys, that's all about face shaving and my experience and my tips. I think I have covered all the points. So did I forget about anything? Okay, I'm not sure, but if you feel like I forgot about anything or if you have any doubts, mention that in the comment section below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. So thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more such videos. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.